Hello, I'm Sophie Winstanley, part of the major trauma team at Moore Barlow. In May 2024, I was made partner at the firm, having started my career as a paralegal 12 years ago. Here's my story. So in 2012, I started as a paralegal for what was then Moore Blatch, and the person who was meant to start the job didn't show up, and so I actually got the call, having not been successful in the first interview round. And after securing my training contract, I became the first trainee in our Richmond office. At the time, the firm were looking to expand their training program, and so I started in September 2014, my first seat in Moore Barlow. And my first seat was in the family team. My second seat was in the employment team, having never studied family or employment ever before. So very much thrown in at the deep end. And then I was fortunate enough that Trevor Sterling joined the firm at the time I was going into my third seat, where he was setting up and launching the Major Trauma Service, as it's known now.
Sophie's a unique lawyer. She has this tremendous mix of both technical expertise and empathy. She began as a paralegal. She progressed to become a trainee solicitor. She qualified as a solicitor and then moved on to become an associate, a senior associate, and now a partner. And as she has progressed through the ranks, what she has done is to lift as she climbs. She's the perfect example of Moore Barlow and doing things the Moore Barlow way.
A modern day lawyer doesn't necessarily have to just be good at the day job. They now have to be a business person as well. So throughout my progression from, solicitor, associate, senior associate, and then partner, it was getting involved in all of those other business operations and really throwing myself into those other areas of the business that really helped not just my progression, but my understanding of the business, and then how you can then help to make that business better. That's really what's fundamental is really expanding what you consider a lawyer to be, and then using your strengths to not just become a better lawyer, but to make the firm that you work for better.
Here at Moore Barlow, we spend a lot of time talking about being a career firm, and for some that will mean onward progression, for others it will mean developing themselves in a career that they're already comfortable with. Either way, it's about people reaching their potential, and I think Sophie's a brilliant example of this.
At some law firms, there is a particular mould that lawyers have to fit, whereas at Moore Barlow, I find that you have different lawyers with different strengths, and they create an environment where you can lean into those strengths and you're encouraged to do so, and it's harnessed. And really, it helps you to become the lawyer that you want to be, not just the lawyer that you're expected to be. Yeah, but been at Moore Barlow for 12 years now, and over 12 years, you're going to go through a couple of life events, breakups, getting married. You might lose someone, you might have issues at home, and I've just found that throughout my time at Moore Barlow, I've always been, whenever something happens, I'm always supported. I always feel looked after by my team and the firm.
As a paralegal, Sophie's story shows that I'm in a firm that cares about my career as much as I do. It also shows that with hard work, I can progress up the career ladder.
As a paralegal, Sophie's story really shows me that you can climb the ladder at Moore Barlow, and you can really start from the bottom and you can become partner. And it is so inspirational for many junior lawyers like myself. She's just so inspirational, and I'm really grateful to have her in the team.
So the advice I'd give to junior lawyers would be to try and identify what your strengths are as early as possible, really. Ask other people what they think your strengths are as well, because you might not be able to see it yourself. But the earlier that you recognise that, the sooner you can develop them, the sooner you can use them in your career progression.